Hey y'all. So I just kind of want to talk about a little bit about like money and how things work and things like that. So I was kind of like I have news break on my phone and different stuff like that. So I try to kind of keep up with the news and general pop culture, things like that. So I see to where, and I think I probably saw it like last week or so, about like how now they're canceling like the BET Awards, I think hip hop awards and things like that, like how it's no longer. So I was like, okay, so what's the reasoning? Why are they canceling? Because I've been noticing, before I give the reasoning, I was noticing like I probably want to say since COVID, I've been noticing some changes with the BET Awards throughout since COVID, since 2020. Like it was fewer artists, they would show up, what I'm saying? I don't know if I know it's invitation based. Because I think the BET Awards, they are paid for like the artists or whatever. Like if you're being the nominees, if you're like being nominated, they'll pay for them to come and probably a +1 or things like that, are performers. They already got their ticket in. And I'm not sure if you're not a performer or you're not nominated, if you have to pay. Now you probably got to pay. If you're not invited. Like of course, if you a nominee or if you're a performer, you can invite family and whomever. You getting a reward. You might want to have award. You might want to have your family and whomever like with you. You know what I'm saying, on stage when you're presenting. So I've been noticing like different, like especially like those A-listers. I've been noticing like Beyonce wouldn't go to the awards if she wasn't performing. Even if she got an award, she wasn't in the building. I've been noticing like different changes within that. Like the whole culture of it, like how it seems like because everything is based off of nominations, like whatever we as the fans, whoever we deem as popular and things like that, those the ones who really like your new upcoming artists. Those the ones that usually performs. They try to get like the hottest within that year. So all that stuff is based off of nominees and things like that. Because I know back in the day I subscribed like to BET. This is probably this was way in the past. They used to like send me an email on like get like the award show like tickets and things like that if I wanted to go to the award show, because about being a subscriber to that. And also they wanted me to like vote, like whoever, like the artists or whatever, favorite music, things like that, new and up and coming artists and stuff like that. Like we had to vote. So that's how like they set it up to whom they're going to invite to the award show. It's based off of like numbers. So say if whomever coming out, probably like this 2025, so they'll probably go back to a year past, like who like how many screenplays that artist been getting, like if they had like a buzz, like if they just kind of like out and popping, those the ones they scout after that they'll invite to the award show, or they'll use as a nominee. So everything is based off of that, off those numbers. So that goes back to the money numbers. So I've been noticing, so that's why you will see like people that was popular and got good music, those the ones that invite to the shows and things like that. Your up and coming are the ones that's popping, and those the ones like pretty much is invited. So I don't know how the other genres and race of music awards go, but I know that's usually how that is with BET Awards, because I know they'll ask me to like vote, and they'll send me like, I know, say like it's 2025, I already would get like a price package on if I want to go to the award show for 2026. Like I had the option of doing down payments, the payment installment, and I think that's not including hotel. It was like $3,000. It depends on your package. It depends on like if I want to go to the pre-show, all that. You like whoever, basically All that is one package. If you go to like which they see it's called the red carpet. If you go to like the pre-show, you can also, it's also a ticket to get into the BET Awards and stuff like that. So it is pricey, but you do have the option of paying down, like kind of doing payment installments. You have like they give you like 6 months or something like that to go ahead and pay it up. And that's not including like hotel and flight. Now it probably is a package for that, but you know that's gonna be like way high, because you have different options. If you just want to just you basically say if you probably live like in LA, you just want to get the package to where you just want to get in the show. So I mean, you know, we have that option like that. So that was one of the perks of me being subscribed to like BET. I didn't get those emails as of lately. So I've been noticing like the changes like within like the artists, like it used to be Coca-Cola. They used to sponsor the BET Award, then they start changing their advertising. It went to Nissan, Verizon, different things like that. So what's been happening, guys, with that, the not the subscribers, but the sponsors was pulling out. You know, like sponsors, like, okay, so say like it was Nissan one year. I think it was Nissan for the last couple of years, because I remember Tara J and them, when they used to be like on the pre-show, they used to have show like I'm talking about Nissan. They used to be like advertising it. So Nissan and Coca-Cola was one of the biggest sponsors. If you don't have like those sponsors, that's taken away too from the show, because you gotta pay like, I think you gotta pay like the host and things like that. You got to pay for the awards and all that stuff, like the venue, them decorating like the different rooms that they're using, like the I forgot, like if they were using like whatever stadium, whatever they used to host the show. You got to pay that, the overcost and that. And then like if you're security, all that stuff. So that stuff is pricey. So like the sponsors really is like they carry the show. And a lot of times, you know, like the celebrities, they're not paying for anything. So it's like the sponsors carries the show. So when you start seeing, so when the differences came, like, you know, during COVID, maybe, you know, people wasn't spending money like they were supposed to, like how they should. Different people been laid off, different stuff going on like in the company's budget. So that has a lot to do with you know, with the BET Awards and Hip Hop Awards, you know what I'm saying, the sponsors and things like that. So with that being said, guys, money plays a big role, like in everything, you know what I'm saying. So that just, you know, what it is. Like, it's more about money, having the right back end, sponsorships and stuff like that. So when you start seeing, that is like anything, like the NFL, anything, we start seeing like people like kind of pulling back their sponsorship and things like that there, that's going to affect a lot of stuff. I think the Essence Festival, that the look of it was different this year. You know, it's like, okay, when people, hey, I'm not going to put as much money in you than I used to. That cut back probably on your guest list. That'll cut on probably like how much security they gonna hire. All this stuff. It's like it affects a lot of stuff, you know. So I like to kind of look behind the scenes and see like what's going on. It's more to it than what they're telling us. But it boils down to the money. To the mignon, the narrow. It boils down to that. So you know what? So if I'm looking at it from that grand scale, like from like the award show and different things like that, the companies and stuff like that, we got to apply that to our personal life. We got to apply, what are we doing to optimize our personal life? You know, that's the question. What are we doing to optimize our personal life? What are we doing to make sure we're secure for years to come? We got kids and things like that. You know, those are things we got to make sure we keep in our why and our forefront. You know, don't get distracted on things that's not going to serve you purpose, guys. We got to be very mindful of not getting distracted. Optimize. If you got kids, grandkids, what are you doing? What legacies are you leaving back for them? That's what we got to think about. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hard in these hills. It's getting hard. You know, if you looking at how you had the actresses and actors and stuff like that, they were on a pause. You know, the way TV streaming and things like that is, a lot of movies and stuff going to streaming. You got different people creating networks now, like Tubi and different things like that. You know, so independent things. But you know, that stuff, it takes money and things like that. So look at the way how things are being shaped in the world when it comes down to money and finances. And then you see how it looks on a greater, grander scale. And then think about it, how you're going to apply that to your personal life. This is Blogging with April, y'all. Check out more of my lifestyle tips at aprilblog.online. It's just a question to think about, guys. What are we doing to optimize? Y'all have a successful day, y'all. Be great at everything you do. You know, make sure you optimize. Make sure you plan, pray, and prepare. Guys, see you later.